Hi everyone, this is Subhash and I'm talking to you from Skyrise International Academy. I'd like to thank you all for watching my video and appreciating the work that I have been doing from the past couple of weeks. Now I'm again here with another session of the IELTS. I would like to today talk about the listening module. Now speaking about the IELTS listening test, I consider listening as one of the easiest tests to take. Because you can score very easily comparing to the other three modules. I consider listening to be the easiest one. Now this is all about familiarizing ourselves with the Englishman's tongue, the way they speak. Like we have most of the tapes that come in the test are British, so we definitely have to be aware of the way the people from the Great Britain speak. It's not important for us to speak like they do, but it's important for us to understand what they speak. Now there will be a variety of other accents also in the listening test. Like we say, we have American, which American accent is the second most widely used type of conversations or tapes in the listening test. Then you have Australian, New Zealandian, both of them are like kind of similar. And sometimes we also have people Northern Ireland, like northern part of UK, like Irish type of accents which are included in the listening test. So what the IELTS wants us to be able to do is being able to understand, comprehend and respond to the English language, so and the way it is spoken in different parts of the world. So it is also important for all the students and migrants who are planning to work or study in any of these English speaking countries. It's very important that we are able to understand them. So that's one of the reasons why the British Council does not give us tapes which are spoken by people belonging to different parts of the world, but from the people from the English speaking community, because we are going to work there, and therefore it is very important for us to know the language of the people who we would be associating ourselves mostly with. And we would definitely be, if you're going to study, you will be studying with people belonging to different parts of the world. So one medium of instruction would always be appreciated, because it's not necessary that everyone who studies with you understands your language. That's very important. And also you should definitely be able to handle the language if you are living in a place, because if you know the local language, it's very easy for you to move around, get your work done. So it's not only from the perspective of the IELTS test that this is important, but also for life, because if at all you're planning to move to another country, you would definitely be required to use the English language, or rather use the language of that particular country. So I would say that the listening test is definitely a parameter to make sure that you have the right thing, you have the right language, and you have the right kind of knowledge to understand what is being spoken. Now we all know the format. It's you get 30 minutes, 40 questions and 10 minutes to transfer the answers. So altogether 40 minutes for the listening test, and the test is divided into 4 different sections, and the difficulty level goes up as you progress further towards the 3rd and the 4th sections of the listening test. And there are certain things that we are all aware of, that we will be allowed to listen to the tape only once, and then you will have to answer questions. So there are so many things that you will be doing several at the same time, simultaneously. You will be listening to people talk. You will also be reading the question booklet which is in front of you. You will also have to write as you listen. So multitasking, that's what we do when we do the listening test. And therefore it is very important to focus, listen and respond to questions and different conversations at the right time. And you should also be taking notes when you are doing the listening thing, like when you're listening to somebody, to a conversation. If you think that particular piece of information could be useful for you while you are on the test.